We're running a virtual class today. We're going to go through this program to give you guys some instruction. We do this every day. One of us didn't come in, just cranky. But first thing is the warm up. Then we're going to get to part A, segmented snatches. And I get it. Some of you don't have equipment, and that's why we're doing this. Okay. Then we're going to get to the Metcon. So today's Metcon, to give you the stimulus right now. Today's Metcon is 60 wall ball, 1200 meter run, and 30 power snatches. Pretty heavy weight. Okay, so we'll get to equipment later, but this is a chipper. It's a triplet technically, but it's a triplet chipper. We don't have to do any rounds. So the thing to realize about a chipper, once we're done in movement, we're done. Okay, we don't have to go back to it. So try to finish it strong and hard, so you don't have to go back to it. I know, like, if you've done this week's program up until this point, your legs are going to be pretty beat up. I get it, but it's good to use them. We want to get flush out that lactic acid with those wall balls. Just pump those legs, get that ball moving, and try to finish that ball very quickly. It's not going to have a lot of limitation in the next movement, which is a run. And yes, we're using our legs again, but we just want to turn those things over very quickly. And then we come in to the power snatch, and that's going to be the slow part of this workout. That's going to be those quick singles, trying to maintain your tension. We just did this workout. And that was tough. Anytime I felt that I lost tension in the bottom, the snatch took a lot of energy to maintain. So yeah, make sure when you get to that point quickly, but then you gather yourself and you're ready to hit that barbell or whatever apparatus you're doing. And we'll take you through that now. So we're going to start with a warm up. Okay, so we'll call Coach M back and Joe. You guys ready? Okay.
Yeah.
So we are going to hit a 3-minute run, okay? So just pretend they went up for a 3-minute run, now we're back, okay? We're gonna so we're back from the 3-minute run. Don't you wish all runs were that easy and fast? Now we're gonna do some T-spine mobility. So if you don't have equipment, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you if you have equipment with Besky and with M with no equipment. So M's gonna grab a broomstick. So M, go grab your broomstick. Besky, grab that box. So M's gonna lay down prone. Can you see from on the floor?
Yep.
So M's gonna lay down prone. She's gonna extend overhead, and she's gonna reach nice and hard with that broomstick, really trying to squeeze her scaps together. Besky's gonna do the same thing on a box. I mean, we can all find an elevated. And I'm gonna do a 60-second hold, and she can come down as needed. And Besky is gonna do kind of a bridge on that box. Same thing though, you can kind of see how there's a similar movement. Besky's squeezing the scap, and squeezing her scap. I'm gonna let you watch them for 2 seconds. You can even do it with them. You can see Besky's kind of doing a scap raise. And we'll send pipes out on another run.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Eyes on Jolene.
Yeah. Okay, so that's our mobility. Hopefully you're done with that. Now we're going to our specific. So what we're going to do here is we're going to do 7 per side on a single leg glute bridge. We're going to do 50 jumping jacks, and then we're going to do 7 per side on some scorpions. So, guys, let's show that single leg glute bridge. We can go down to the floor on our back. Side here. So we're gonna peg leg up. I don't think you can see from that angle. So we're gonna establish our glute bridge. We're gonna keep our knees together. Don't let our leg go all crazy. So knees together, glute bridge the hip, and you can join us here. And then we're gonna go up and down with those hips, keeping the abs tight and the glutes squeezing. Okay, see how he maintains his knees? Okay, he's not gonna go all funky. All right, cool. We can do 7 on the other side once you're done. So we're gonna switch at the top, knees together, squeezing the glutes, trying to keep those hips parallel, okay? Trying to keep the hips So show us one where your hips are all funky. Yeah, we don't want to open up like that. We want to keep everything nice and stable through the pelvis. Okay? Cool. And that's good for the glute bridges. And then 50 jumping jacks, I think we understand what those are. That's going to do is jumping jacks. But, okay, why are we doing jumping jacks? Oh, you're good. We're doing jumping jacks because we want to teach our body and activate our body to be on the toes for the run that's about to come up. Okay? So Besky's jumping on the toes, getting his arms moving, getting the whole body moving, getting his heart rate up a little bit. Okay? Now he's going to go down and he's going to do 7 per side on the scorpion. So, yep. Arms out in a T. Okay? He's going to dig that shoulder in. Come on over with his leg and get that T-spine rotational stretch. Also, opening up that shoulder. Go ahead. Yeah, we don't want to pause too long. It's kind of a dynamic stretch where we're just kind of tapping going. It's very nice. So as soon as you feel a stretch, you're good. And ladies, like we always say in class, if this is hurting your chest region, you can do one of these where you pick up your chest. Not all the way. Em, do you want to show that one? Besky has no empathy for this. So Em's going to see how she uses her other end to support herself as she switches to kind of go easier on the chest area. And that's it. We're going to do 2 rounds of that. So we start back on the glute bridges, 7 and 7. There you go, Joe.
There we go.
50 jumping jacks, and then 7 and 7 scorpions. All right? Oh, when we're all warmed up. Okay. We have, for part A, 5 sets, okay, at a 50 to 60% loading, not heavy, but not light. It's a good weight to practice, okay, of 2 segmented snatch pulls and 1 snatch. So, our 3 different tracks. We have full equipment, okay, we have partial equipment, and we have 0 equipment, body weight, okay? Body weight, you're gonna see us using some creative tools. So it's not just body weight, but we're gonna show you all 3 versions of that, okay? So, full equipment with a barbell, what is the movement? Besky, you wanna grab that bar there? You do snatch? Yep, with the bar, okay. All right, so Besky is going to... Yeah, sure. Okay, so Besky's going to use this barbell. He's going to go 2 segmented snatch pulls. So segmented snatch pulls, just we're pausing, okay? And it's up to you where you pause. So you're going to go mid-shin. Okay, so like the bar's on the floor. And he's either going to pause just below the knee, so he's going to come up a couple inches. Okay, and pause, and then snatch pull. Go ahead. Good, okay? And then he's going to go mid-shin. This is the other option for where you pause. You're going to pause just above the knee. Go ahead. Above the knee. Nice and tight, feel your tension, and then push that floor away. Snatch, pull. Okay, so you need to choose only one spot. You put the bar down here for that, Besky. So on that snatch, pull, you choose one spot to pause. If you go below the knee, okay, you wanna pause there if you have issues in your first pull. Okay, if you have issues in your first pull, pause below your knee so that you can feel the tension from the floor in your posterior chain. It teaches your body to neurologically respond. Okay, so where you pause is important. If you pause above your knee, that's if you have problems in that second pull. Maybe you have extension problems. Maybe you have that you're not putting enough force in, or maybe you have a muted hip, meaning you're pulling under a little too quickly. In that case, with second pull problems, pause above the knee, okay? So Besky, where are you gonna pause?
Above the knee.
Okay, so we'll show you the complex here. Complex is 2 segmented snatch pulls plus 1 snatch. Go ahead, Besky. Right? So he's going to come up, building that tension, opposing force, guys. What?
And full snatch.
And snatch pull. Yeah. Okay, remember it's only that 1 pause. So you're going to pause above the knee. Yeah. Good. Cool. And then snatch. All right, cool. Yeah. And that's the complex. Now, what if I don't have a barbell? Okay? Partial equipment. Ditch the barbell. All right, and Besky's going to grab his dumbbell that he has has at home, he's gonna brush the dust off, get this hand sanitizer out, get the bleach, spray it down, and he's gonna do this dumbbell complex, okay? Remember, we're trying to use this program, so we're doing 2 snatch pulls plus a snatch. With a dumbbell, we don't really want to get into segmenting. We're just going to build his pull, all right? There's a lot of pulling in this, so we're going to use his posterior chain. So what I'm going to get him to do is a complex. I'm going to get Besky to do 3 dumbbell deadlifts, 2 dumbbell high pulls, and then 1 dumbbell snatch. And that's one arm, and then he's going to repeat it on the other arm. We'll just show you the one arm, and then you guys can get the hint, all right? So 3 dumbbell deadlifts. Make sure you're loading the posterior chain, thinking about your legs, using that opposing force. Okay? 2 chainsaw pulls, so dumbbell high pull, elbow high and outside. Yeah, and then 1 dumbbell snatch. Good. Cool. So depending on what dumbbell you have, you can alter those reps. If you have a light dumbbell, bump those reps up. Make it pretty exhaustive on one arm, and then on the other arm, same thing. Okay? And you can do your 5 sets. At that. So now, what if I have 0 equipment? We're gonna ditch the dumbbell. I'm gonna get M to come in, and you will all have something like this. Okay? So M, grab that broomstick for me. Guess what? It's time to work on your technique. We're going to do the exact same thing we did with the barbell, okay? We didn't even take the handle, or the broom, actual broom off the handle. We just left it, and she's going to work on her snatch positioning. So she's going to, where are you going to pause, Em? Below the knee or above the knee, same thing? Cool. So we obviously have to address some second pull issues with our coaches. So we're going to go mid-shin. And she's going to do 2 pausing, or segmented snatch pulls. Pause and pull.
Sorry, my
So pause and pull, snatch pull. Yeah, good. 2 of those. Okay, and then 1 snatch. Good. All right, did you hear her hit her knees? It's because Em's so much, like she's so good with a barbell that it's hard to go to a broomstick. This addresses a lot of flaws in our mechanics. Obviously, you're not going to spend as much time with this, but it's going to be something where we dial in our mechanics. So what we need to be thinking about, we need to be thinking about a lot more. Okay, so I want to be thinking about strong through the legs. I want to be thinking about squeezing the scat. I want to be thinking about having as much tension as possible through the body. Okay, so let's see that one more time, and let's try to get way more tension from the floor in your pull. This is what this is focused on. So we're going to pause, feel as much tension as possible, push off that tension. Great. Yes. Good, Joe. Oh yeah, love it. Cool. And your goal, instead of adding weight, is going to be to make it prettier and prettier and stronger and more powerful. And that's what we're going to do for part A. Okay? Now, we get to the Metcon. Okay? We talked about the stimulus. Your goal, no matter what track you're in, no matter what camp you're in for equipment, your goal is to kind of achieve that stimulus. Okay? So, we're gonna go over the full equipment. All right? The wall ball, and you wanna grab that ball. So, in the wall ball today, we talked about this a little bit, but we want to make sure that ball is not pulling us forward. Okay, we want to make sure that we're keeping nice and tall on the ball. So if M do one where you're like spilling forward, like pretend on the wall. Go ahead, spill forward into me. She wants to stay away from me, right? So we got to keep social distancing. So she's got to, if I'm on the wall, she's got to stay away from me. She's got to sit back into her heels and stay nice and tall. See a nice tall squat, and then she's going to throw the ball up the wall. That'll make a good wall. Wall balls, stay nice and tall. Get those legs moving. I know they might be sore, but I feel your pain. They'll get better after the wall ball, trust me. Just stay strong in that movement. The run, okay? If we know anything about running and having to pull from the floor, you're gonna have to watch it for that posterior chain. That back can get lit. So right away on the run, lean forward, okay? Lean into that run, and you'll be okay. Keep those legs turning over nice and quickly. When you get back from the run, it becomes that power snatch. I think with these drills, with these skills, that power snatch, that tension, that opposing force from the floor, if we keep focused on that, we'll be okay, all right? So that's the full equipment, all right? Partial equipment. Betsy, grab your dumbbell again. I know I threw it away.
Yeah.
Okay, so you only have a dumbbell, you don't have a medicine ball, okay? We're gonna use the exact same dumbbell that we used in part A, right? Now, we're gonna pick this dumbbell up like it is a wall ball, and we're simply gonna do a thruster. Please don't throw it, okay? So, Betsy, you can do a dumbbell, single dumbbell thruster for his wall balls. Go ahead, Betsy. All the way down, driving, and he can use the same points of performance. He does not want to spill over forward. He wants to sit back, and he wants to make sure that he's extending overhead. That's the only thing that's a little bit different, is he's going to have to reach that extension overhead, all right? That's going to be tough. If you want to play with the reps, if you only have a 50-pound dumbbell, just knocking that 60 down to maybe 30, it's up to you. Be creative, all right? The run, I think we can all have access to a track. I would recommend heading out to a track if you don't have a big property like this one. Tracks are great in these times. I don't think they can really close down tracks. I hope not. So he's gonna do his run. He comes back from his run, all right? He's back, and guess what? We're gonna do single arm dumbbell snatches, okay? Let's show some of those. Same thing, opposing force, drive those legs to the floor. Good. Awesome. Love it. Cool. And 30s, just for stimulus reasons, 30 reps on that is it's a little bit low. So in this case for the dumbbell snatch, we're going to bump that up to 60. So it's going to look like 60 of the thruster, the dumbbell thruster, 1,200 meter run, and then 60 alternating single arm dumbbell snatch. Okay? Now you have no equipment at all. What's it gonna look like? Betsy, come on over. We're gonna go 120 air squats. Okay? So let's pump out some air squats. Same thing here. Keep your weight back. Okay? It's all about that squat and keeping the weight back. 120 air squats. We get the idea. Okay. And then we're gonna run. Same thing. This one you can do at a track. Now, the power snatch with no equipment. What do we think? We're using a lot, we talked a lot about opposing forces and pulling from the floor, all right? So we're gonna mimic that with no equipment. It's gonna be, we need to get creative and find something that can hold us accountable to a consistent height in a jump. So, Em, you wanna take this camera outside?
Sure.
We have the luxury of having this big, huge ass well. So come on with me. And this is our creativity.
Take a ride.
Can you see okay out here? Okay? This is our creativity. Yeah, let's come around here. Besky can pick a lower height or a bigger height, taller height. But we really want this to be safe. So
can you just
please,
put eyes on Joe?
Yeah. Joe, you all right? So we want this to be safe. So we want to make sure that Besky knows this is cement. Okay, we do not advise you guys doing something like this. If you can, put some padding on it, all right? But this is all we got, okay? We got no equipment, so we're gonna do our best to stay safe and make sure we can jump. But Besky's gonna jump up here for a nice powerful jump. He's gonna load that posterior chain and jump nice and tall. Make sure he sticks every landing, all right? And steps down and back in the next one. You want to find a height that 30 is a lot of jumps. It should be a powerful movement, not like a really fast repetitive movement. All right, that's kind of the trying to maintain the stimulus for these things, and that's a great workout. Even with no equipment, we can achieve that stimulus, and yeah. So good luck with that one, guys. We're gonna keep these videos coming to better instruct you guys through these workouts, and we'll get, this is new to us. We're gonna get better at this as we go, and I really hope you guys can appreciate it. So set send us your feedback on how, and send us your videos on how you did it. What did you find to sub for the snatch, and did you like find some stairs at a track, or tag us in social media, and we'll go from there, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.